Now, if everyone would please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Good cut. Good cut.
Stay right there, man. Here we go. Hey, protect.
You got it, Siri.
You got a man. You got 2-3.
How do you get help? Hey, below our hands. Here we go.
three.
West side
Memory.
drive. Here we go,
Set.
baby. Come in. Hey, let's see it, gang. Here we go.
Hey, you're on the bed.
Hey, battle up there. Here we go. Good work.
Oh, three, 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 oh, three.
That's it. You're on it. Here we go, battle.
Let's go, man. You got a
Let's
bed.
do
Let's
down,
go,
all right? Play
bed.
off this. Below her elbow. Here we go.
Let's go, three, on bed.
Come on, man.
Oh, three. Hand up. Good eye. Good.
G-O-O-D, O-O-D, 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 E-Y, E-Y,
Oh, three. Hand up.
Sorry, I missed the first one.
Hey, get him out.
Now batting for the Sugar Jets, number 2, Gracie Merrill.
Let's go, Nine! Let's go, Nine! You got a 9!
Good evening, everyone, and we welcome you to Enka High School here in Candler. We're right outside of Asheville this evening, having to saunter through technical difficulties because what else do we have here at GramStarSports.com if not for technical difficulties?
Let's go, 9! You got a bed!
Got to give credit where credit's due, though. Before we ever went live, Montana prophesized that we would have technical difficulties. She was 100% spot on today. Finally got the stream up and running just in time for first pitch, and the bottom of the first was pretty insignificant for Robbinsville. A pair of strikeouts. Zoe Schuler and Sari Waddy sat down, and Memory Frapp popped out to the shortstop. That's brought us to the bottom of the first here at Enka. Pitch chopped to Waddy, throw to first in time to Ren Hooper. And that's the first out for the Sugar Jets, who have not played a game this year. This is their season opener. Welcome, everyone, to Candler. Kevin Hensley and Montana Buchanan with you this evening for this telecast of Lady Night Softball. We're on the road again. A beautiful Friday evening right outside of Asheville. And we're glad all of you have tuned in with us on GramStarSports.com. Inside the circle today, a new face. We didn't see her pitch yet this season until today. That's Naomi Taylor, sophomore for Robbinsville. Fired the strike in there, 0-1.
4-1-5. Good spot here. Good spot here.
Hey, pretty big, pretty big!
0-1-4.
Swung on and missed. Big cut. Thumbs up empty. Thinking in between innings, Montana will try to take that zoom lens off. I don't know if that's necessary today. We're so close to the field. Appreciate Jennifer Cruck and the crew here at Enka getting us set up this afternoon. Strike three call. Dropped that one in the dirt, and she offered at it. First strikeout for Naomi Taylor. 2 gone. Here in the bottom of the first.
Jets, number 10, Riley Locklear.
And Riley Locklear now makes an appearance.
1-1-1.
First pitch is just a little bit off. Liz Carpenter asking what in the world that was, and I don't think she got a lot of response out of it. 0-1.
Score 2-2.
Sun's bearing right down on us. That'll dip behind the trees here in just an hour or so, probably. Strike right in there. Good pitch by Taylor. Looking sharp here in her varsity debut this season. Robbinsville has not played a home game yet, 2-0 anyway. Lady Knights went to Smoky Mountain on Tuesday, picked up a whopping 14-1 victory. And then traveled to Cherryville yesterday and knocked off the previously undefeated Iron Women.
3-2-5. 3-2-5.
Picked up a 14-4 victory yesterday. So that one smacked down the third baseline. Foul drops right by Memory Frapp at the third base bag. So if you're keeping track at home, Robbinsville has outscored its opponents 28-5 this season. Just 2 games. That one fouled back to the net. And the count hangs at a ball and 2 strikes. Taylor inside the circle hit a 3-run homer yesterday. First one of the year for Robbinsville. They made a habit out of that last year. Hit over 30 home runs as a team. Just bashed the ball at every turn of circumstance. That one chopped hard, foul, hits off the fence. Billy Knight thought about doing the coach to third or first base put out, changed his mind. Dropped it off to Memory Frapp, who's at the hot corner today.
4-2-1.
Count still a ball and 2 strikes. That one in the dirt. 2-2 the count.
1-5-1. Full count, Blue. 1-5-1.
That count is full, 3-2. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, she didn't offer at it, lost her. And with 2 outs, a walk issued will erase Taylor's chance at a 1-2-3 inning. Chopped right into Surrey's glove. Good play. Waddy dove for it to save that one from leaving the infield. That'll strand 1 Sugar Jet. We'll go to the second. We are scoreless here in Candler. Stay with us on the Graham Star Sport Network. Naomi Taylor at the plate as we come back to you live from Enka High School. Kevin Hensley and Montana Buchanan with you on this beautiful Friday evening outside of Asheville. Robbinsville Enka scoreless here in the top of the second inning. And the pitcher for Robbinsville, Naomi Taylor, in the box right now. Count is 2-2 on Miss Taylor. And she took that one, call, strike 3.
Now batting number 22, Liz Carpenter.
And the other part of the battery, Liz Carpenter, steps up to the plate. Takes one down, ball 1. Harbiner swings through that one, shakes her head in disbelief. That one misses just away. And that makes the count. 2-2. Harbiner fouls that one off right behind her. Good turnout this afternoon here at Enka High School. Crowd gathered here behind us. Again, a very special thank you to the staff here with the Sugar Jets, allowing us to set up shop today. Harbiner strikes out.
Now that number 24, Kinsley Phillips.
And with 2 gone here in the top of the second, the big senior Kinsley Phillips steps into the batter's box. She's gotten triple-licious here in the early part of the season. 2 games, 2 triples. See if she can rip one today. Would dare say these Lady Knights have not seen speeds like this so far this year, though. It's going to take some adjustment time this evening. Pitch catches the inside part of the plate. It's 0-2 on Kinsley Phillips. Good look, good take. That one misses. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Only 1 batter has even put the ball in play so far for Robbinsville. That was Memory Frapp. Popped out to the shortstop. Phillips strikes out, and they strike out the side. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Robbinsville is going to have to make some adjustments at the plate. No score after 1.5 innings. Bottom of the second. Welcome back, fans, to the Gramstar Sports Network. Truly knows no limits. We're broadcasting to you live from just outside of Asheville. We are in Candler, North Carolina. I can hear the hymns being sung over Hominy Valley. That's on the other side of the hill from us. That one smacked up the gut. Schuler fields it, throw to first, and plenty of time. And that'll erase the first batter.
Now batting for the Sugar Jets, number 7, Abigail Bruton.
Abigail Britton will be the batter now for Enka. She chops that one to the third base line. Frapp got a glove on it, so it's a fair ball. And Bruton's way safe at first.
Now batting for the Sugar Jets, number 18, Samantha Reese.
Batter Samantha Reese, number 18 for the Sugar Jets. Bruton on first, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the second. And Reese takes a strike. Not a whole lot of belief out of Miss Reese, but she took the call nonetheless. 0-1. Fly ball rope to right field. Anna Williams makes a good play. That could be a double play. But she's back to the bag in plenty of time. Great defense by the freshman, Anna Williams. Good read on that ball. It was tapering away from her. And had backspin on it. That's a dangerous combination for an outfielder. That brings up Emma Payne to the plate. Now they're 1 ball and 1 strike. And the 1-1 offering. Chopped foul. And Katie Millsaps will get an E5 to try and fill that one. Gets it back up later, however. That one gets in the dirt. That's going to be a wild pitch. And Bruton will scoot to second. Last time Robbinsville was here was April 21st of last year. Picked up a 5-1 victory over the Sugar Jets. You're remiss if we didn't mention that Patience Frapp earned a victory in that game. 3 strikeouts. As a walk issued to Emma Payne. So 2 Sugar Jets on the base path. Cooper Stanley will step in with Enka gifted a golden opportunity to open this one up wide up. 2 on. Just 1 in scoring position, but 2 gone. 5th batter of the inning to come to the plate. Inside. Stanley scoots off the plate. Chopped hard, and that'll drop in front of Claire Barlow. That is going to be trouble. That'll bring 1 Jet home. On the warpath to the plate as well. Emma Payne trots in. It's a 2-out, 2-run double for Cooper Stanley. 2-0 Sugar Jets.
Now batting for the Sugar Jets, number 2, Gracie Merrill.
And believe it or not, fans, that's the first time all season that Robbinsville has trailed in a ball game. So the Jets come to play here in their season opener. Proving to be a tough matchup for Robbinsville. First pitch popped up to Waddy. She'll put it away. And that will do it for the second inning. But the Jets cash in a 2-out, 2-run double for Cooper Stanley. Makes it 2-0 Enka as we go to the top of the third. Top of the third, 2-0 Enka as we welcome you back to just outside of Asheville. Here on GramstarSports.com, Kevin Hensley and Montana LeRae with you for this Friday afternoon telecast. Barlow chops at that one. Ball to strike. While we got a moment, fans, we do want to thank our season-long sponsors. We can never get our laptop to stop being cursed. We'll throw their graphics on the screen for you throughout a game, but we're able to do it for basketball, so that'll suffice a little bit. Barlow chops that one up the first baseline. Foul. Blevins Electric and Blevins Insurance is the way to go, fans. It's our season-long sponsor, and we appreciate them being aboard with us from start to finish. We will sell those sponsorship packages again over the summer. If you're interested in buying in all year long, we'll promote your business. We'll throw a graphic on the screen and make sure you get recognized to thousands of viewers. Barlow strikes out. And that will bring up Taylor Jackson, the designated hitter today. She'll be hitting for Ren Hooper at first base. Anna Williams in the on deck circle. Also want to thank our friends at Lovin Equipment and Sales, Coy Adams Timber Company, and of course Computer Resolution, all making these telecasts possible all season long, all on the Graham Star Sports Network. That one drops in there 0-1. Swing and a miss by Jackson. 0-2. And she swings and misses. 2 gone.
Now batting for the Lady Knights, number 4, Anna Williams.
7 strikeouts so far. Bunt attempt by Williams trying to break up the monotony, but it's popped up to the third baseman, and that will do it. Fans will go to the bottom of the third. Enka controlling everything at the moment. 2-0 over to Robbinsville Lady Knights. Welcome back, everyone, to Enka High School. Kevin Hensley and Montana Buchanan with you for this Friday afternoon telecast. The sun has never shone brighter here in Candler than right now, as it's blinking us right in the face. But we're bringing you the telecast nonetheless. Haley Klontz will kick off things for the Sugar Jets here in the bottom of the third. Jets lead 2-0. First pitch popped up over shortstop. Zoe Schuler makes a nice over-the-shoulder catch to reel it in, and that's 1 pitch, 1 out for Naomi Taylor.
Now batting for the Sugar Jets, number 10, Riley Locklear.
Riley Locklear will pop out for her second AB of the afternoon. Struck out her last plate appearance. Not stand corrected, she walked. My apologies. Ms. Klontz actually walked. Taylor delivers one high and away, and Locklear doesn't even flinch at it. Ball on a strike. One offering. Drops inside a little bit too much for the umpire's pleasure. 2-1 to count. Great crowd here this evening, as we mentioned. Fans are circled all around the outfield fence here behind us in the grandstands as well. Drops into the dirt. Ball 3. Locklear's not having to do much in this at bat except stand there and take the pitches. 3 balls and 1 strike. A lot of Robbinsville faithful in attendance this afternoon as well. Good to see that. Beautiful evening for a drive over. After a rainy morning, it cleared up and it just turned into a pristine March evening in western North Carolina. We're hoping for a setup at home, fans, in case you're wondering, where we can get the camera over the fence and we won't have that naughty net blocking us at Judy Nichols Memorial Field. How about a 6-3 putout? 2 away here in the bottom of the third. And Wise, the batter. Nobody on and 2 gone here in the bottom of the third. Wise's first offering grounded straight to Memory Frapp. Throw to first. Hooper Couldn't get a glove on it. She tried, but couldn't get the glove turned to squeeze. And that'll result in an E3 on Miss Hooper.
For the Sugar Jets, number 1, Carly Presnell.
And Carly Presnell, that's spelled with a K in case you're keeping score at home. Steps up to the plate.
You got it, May, right here, babe.
Let's go, Nine.
First pitch, foul right over Millsaps. Almost made the play. He'll blame the sun in his eyes on that one, I'm sure. The bald head makes it rough, he replies. Oh, my goodness. You can literally hear the excitement out of Montana this evening as well, folks. All we can do to keep her awake on the drive over here. She spent a lot of work today at your local Ingles Market in Robbinsville. Putting the balls and strikes on the board, so I believe the count's 1-1. And the offering. Chopped hard. Waddy will take the fielder's choice. The shore out to second base. Schuler covers. And that will do it. We'll go to the fourth. Robbinsville still looking for some offense. They've not got a hit yet. It's 2-0 Sugar Jets. Top of the fourth, 2-0 Enka. Welcome back here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Zoe Schuler back up for her second chance to plate. Schuler struck out to begin the ball game. And sadly, that's been a recurring theme for Robbinsville. 7 strikeouts so far in the ball game for the Lady Knights. The other 2 were pop-outs to the infield. That was a hard shot by Schuler. That's a good adjustment. She'll get a clean single. And that's the first hit of the day for Robbinsville coming here in the top of the fourth.
Number 23, Surrey Watt.
Robbinsville's going to have to earn this one today, fans. As we mentioned, they come into today's game 2-0. They've knocked off Smoky Mountain and Cherryville this week. There was a little bit of a discussion about interference out at the first base bag, but everything's good to go. And everything's good to go now. Surrey Waddy, freshman sensation in there. She pitched an inning of relief Tuesday at Smoky Mountain. Had a pair of strikeouts. Man, second base for Robbinsville, and Schuler gets there with no retort from the catcher, Emma Payne. She had a little bit of trouble with the transfer, and Schuler will take second. And if you're Robbinsville right now, you know you got to cash in on this golden opportunity with the leadoff single from Zoe Schuler. Now she's in scoring position. Waddy fouls it off to the backstop. Memory Frapp in the on-deck circle. Bunt attempt, nicely done by Waddy. Boy, that's a textbook bunt. And it throws everybody off. Schuler's going to go home and score because Payne dropped the ball. Holy cow. That, ladies and gentlemen, was a gutsy call by Schuler to charge home. And she got in there, by golly. By the grace of the good Lord above, she dropped the ball at the plate. And Schuler scores on the E1. It's 2-1. And we'll have a conference inside the circle now. Taylor will scream out to the on-deck circle. Frapp gets some last-minute hacks in. Robbinsville's cut it in half here in the top of the fourth. Boy, that is ABC small baseball right there, folks, on full display. Get on, get over, get in. The bunt attempt actually ended up for 2 bags. Gonna love that. Frapp steps in. And Frapp straighten out a little bit more. Fouled off behind the plate. She did pop out last time to the shortstop. Looks like it took Robbinsville one hack through the order to get their timing down pat. I think it should be good to go now, we hope. Frapp ropes it to right field, and it will be snagged. Waddy will retreat back to the bag. Good play in right field. And that is the first out of the inning, as a matter of fact. And Taylor's trying to help her cause here. Down 2-1, Liz Carpenter in the on-deck circle. Taylor takes one up and in. 1 ball, no strikes on Naomi Taylor. Taylor has 1 strikeout today in the circle. Swung on and missed. Ball and a strike. And once again, apologize, fans. We were not able to get all of our equipment to cooperate when we got over here to Enka, and we had to readjust fairly quickly to get the game on the air in time. Fly ball popped up to shallow left, and it will disappear near the batting cages. 1 ball, 2 strikes. As the sun continues to dominate the screen. Hey, fans, this is where they set us up, and we appreciate them letting us set up shop here today. The head coach for Enka, of course, is Jennifer Crook. And always very accommodating anytime we see Miss Crook. Great program she's got going here in Candler. Ball low, right around the shoelaces. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And more importantly, we're positioned next to Taylor Jackson in the Robbinsville dugout. How about a fly ball to right center field? And it's off the base of the fence. Waddy can run for a while. She's going to have to chug to get home, though. And Robbinsville has knotted it up. How about a 1-out double for Naomi Taylor? And boy, has it turned into a jolly dugout to our left.
That's the slowest 115-pound girl I've ever seen.
8 pounds.
She just broke the record for the slowest 55-meter in history, I believe. Goodness gracious. Is that all she's got, Mom?
It really is.
I'm
No,
just
it
joking.
is.
I'm just
When
joking.
she bunted, I was like, what are they thinking?
Like a light, brisk jog on a cool Friday morning. Well, Waddy's not going to break any speed records, but she scored nonetheless. And, hey, folks, we're tied here in Candler. Taylor got out to second. And a courtesy runner has popped out of the dugout, but I honestly can't tell who it is from here. Sun's right in my eyes. We'll ID her as quick as we can. Liz Carpenter at the plate, though. We can tell you that for sure. And she takes first pitch. She seizes the ball. I believe it's Delaney Brooms. It is Miss Brooms out at second base.
Let's go, Lizzie!
Carpenter kind of, sort of offered it that. And the pitch. Swung on and missed again. Carpenter down a ball and 2 strikes. Kinsley Phillips patiently awaits her next appearance at the plate. Right here in front of us. 1-2. She swings at a high one and it pops at a mile high. It'll get dropped into shallow center field and reeled in by Haley Klontz for the second out here in the top of the 4th.
Now that number 24, Kinsley Phillips.
And that will bring up multi-sport extraordinaire Kinsley Phillips to the plate. Actually plays about 14 varsity sports each year for Robbinsville. If they had water polo, she'd play 15. That one catches the plate right about the belt line. 0-1 on Kinsley Phillips. Just one of the two Robbinsville seniors this year. Fayla Welch is the other one. Phillips swung at a high one that was tapering away. Couldn't lay off. No balls and 2 strikes.
Have fun, be confident, kid. Have fun, be confident.
Another up-and-coming superstar athlete here in the on-deck circle, Claire Barlow, will be batting next if the inning continues. Phillips strikes out on 3 pitches, and that will do it, but Robbinsville claws back into it. An error scores Zoe Schuler. A double scores Surrey Waddy. We'll go to the bottom half of the 4th. We're knotted up at 2 each on the Gramstar Sports Network. And Abigail Bruton will lead off for the Sugar Jets here in the bottom of the 4th. Welcome back here on the Gramstar Sports Network. First pitch to Miss Bruton will miss inside and up. 1-0 the count. And the pitch popped up. Shallow left field. Barlow comes on and will put it away. And that's the first out. And Samantha Reese will make an appearance now. Nobody on and 1 gone here in the bottom of the 4th. Appreciate you guys tuning in with us, as we said, here on GramStarSports.com. And the pitch. Upstairs. Reese being patient. Tie ball game. Can't make any silly swings here. Here in the 4th. Jets certainly don't want to start their season off on a sour note. Robbinsville does not wish to end their undefeated campaign so far. 2-0 this season. Outscored the opposition 28-5 so far in 2023 in just 2 games. That was a good pitch, and Reese took it. And it's a strike. Scoreboard having a hard time keeping track of things. It is 2-2. We are in the bottom of the 4th. 1 away. Fly ball popped up. Shallow center. Kinsley Phillips almost reeled it in. Lost it at the last moment. So Reese will reach safely. Boy, Phillips chugged in about 400 yards to get to that ball and could not hold on to it when she hit the ground. It popped out. That was a tough play. They'll score that a hit. And Emma Payne is the batter. Good effort by Kinsley Grace. Chugged in for that one. She was playing way back. First pitch is fouled on the third baseline, and Crook calmly steps out of the way. 0-1. We do have lights here at the field, so if we get into the world of darkness tonight, never fear, the game will be played. And the pitch. Chopped at. Check swing, and don't think I'm going to say she did not go around. 1-1 the count. As the sun dips down, it's a positive for all of you viewers here at the ballpark. It is a huge negative because it's about to get really, really chilly here in Candler on this Friday evening. Good thing it is 7 innings in softball in high school. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul. This time down the right field line. Emma Payne is, of course, the catcher for the Sugar Jets. Two. Upstairs. And if I'm counting right, it is full. No, it's not. I'm sorry. He's showing a 1-2 count here on GramstarSports.com. Oh, Montana, we can finally see the field. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Good off-speed pitch by Taylor. Good call there. And second strikeout of the evening for Naomi Taylor.
Cooper Stanley.
And Cooper Stanley, the Enka hero so far, will step up. She roped a 2-out double in the bottom of the second. Pushed the Jets ahead. That's all the offense so far for the Jets, but it held tough for an inning and a half. Reese bops a couple of steps off the bag, but no harm done. Throw a little errant back to Taylor. Schuler backed her up nicely. Reese not going anywhere. Fly ball popped up. Shallow left field. Schuler goes 2 steps into the grass and reels it in. Let's go to the fifth, fans. It's 2-2 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. It's the fifth inning, fans, here on GramstarSports.com. First pitch to Barlow popped up on a bunt attempt and immediately into the clutches of the first baseman, Carly Presnell. 1 pitch, 1 out.
12, Taylor Jackson.
Sunshine, Taylor Jackson struck out in her last plate appearance. Outside of Sheeler, she is the only lefty in Robbinsville's lineup. And I'll take care of that first offering there. 0-1. Swung on and missed. Jackson, a little bit of a defensive swing there. 0-2 the count. Anna Williams is in the on-deck circle again. She popped out to first base on a bunt attempt of her own to end the top of the third. And Jackson trying to get her timing down. She's slowly getting it better, but until then, it's a blowaway. 0-2, or excuse me, 1-2, I beg your pardon. Robbinsville played Enka last year for his quote-unquote home game at Western Carolina University. This year, Robbinsville will entertain the AC Reynolds Lady Rockets at Western Carolina. That game will be on Monday, April 10th. 2 days later, they'll be playing at Young Harris College once again against Copper Basin, Tennessee. And a very defensive swing there by Taylor, just trying to stay alive. And Billy Knight's going to come out and try and chat about that. The Monday before, fans, we just mentioned those 2 games. The Monday before at Madison High School, that game will be played at Mars Hill University. So there'll be 3 college games for Robbinsville in a span of about 10 days. Big thrill for these young ladies to get to play on a college campus. Trying to argue for catcher's interference and didn't quite go the way Robbinsville wished it would have. Outside corner, painted it. Strikeout called.
Now back number 4, Anna Williams.
9 strikeouts today. And game's tied 2-2. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Bunt attempt again by Williams, and it actually hit her, I believe, so she's out. It did, and that's going to do it. Let's go to the bottom of the fifth, fans. 1, 2, 3, top of the inning. And it's going to be 2-2. Robbinsville and Enka are all knotted up. Bottom of the fifth. Welcome back, fans, to Enka High School. We're in a 2-2 deadlock on the Graham Star Sports Network. Robbinsville looking to stay undefeated. The Sugar Jets are looking for their first win of the victory of the season in their season opener. Gracie Merrill leads off for the Jets. And boy, did Carpenter frame that one nicely. Good pitch. Great mixture of fans back here behind us. Robbinsville and Enka. That one skips into the dirt. Gets away from Miss Carpenter. She'll reel it back in. Enka will return the favor for this game, by the way. March 30th, a Thursday. The Jets will make the trek out Highway 74 and visit Robbinsville for a 5 p.m. start time. Knights have already got the longest trip of the year out of the way. That was over to Cherryville last night. And Merrill draws a walk.
Now batting for the Sugar Jets, number 8, Avery Coggins.
And I believe that may be the end of the game for Naomi Taylor. It's 4 innings. Two runs, 2 hits today on Taylor's resume, and 2 strikeouts. And after the leadoff walk, that may be the end of the game, I believe. Actually, they're going to leave Taylor in. That's good to see. Lengthy conference.
Number 8, Avery Coggins.
Normally when the head coach goes out there, that's the end of your evening. But Knight's going to leave his young sophomore starter in. See if she can get out of this tight ball game. Got to show your pitchers some confidence if you're a coach, and that's exactly what Billy Knight is doing. Bunts it foul, 0-1. Ellie Klontz at the plate, number 2 hitter for the Sugar Jets. So they're going their 3rd lap through the order. Lady Knights coming off a 20-3 campaign last year and made it to the 3rd round of the state playoffs. We're being unceremoniously eliminated by South Stokes for the 2nd postseason in a row. So you can better believe if the Soras are matched up with Robbinsville again, they'll be out for blood. Here's a grounder to Frapp right across the diamond. And that will get the first out of the inning, but that advances the runner. Fielder's choice 5-3. Puts Merrill in scoring position. And Riley Locklear will step up. Hope you fans are enjoying this Friday evening presentation of the Graham Star Sports Network. We are your exclusive home for Robbinsville Athletics, streaming it all season long and beyond. Posers need not apply if you see anyone trying to put a nefarious link on one of our scoring threads. Trust me, fans, you're in the right place. Nobody else is authorized to stream And if you see them doing so, we ask you to please report that immediately. We don't want people to get scammed and deceived out of their hard-earned money. Here's the pitch. Foul back to the screen. That one dropped in there. Didn't get the call. Oh, boy. And a few of the Robbinsville faithful over here to our left in the dugout, letting the umpire know their displeasure. In a roundabout way. Can't directly, of course, address a ball and strike. That's about an automatic ejection. That one caught the zone. Upstairs, strike 3 called. 2 gone. But a runner in scoring position, a fast one for that matter, in Gracie Merrill.
Number 13, Peyton Wise.
Third strikeout of the ball game for Naomi Taylor. She froze her in her cleats. 2 outs. Jets have a runner in scoring position, and a tied ball game is 2-2. Right to Frapp on the first pitch. Throw to first in time. And Merrill will jog back to the dugout without crossing the dish. We'll go to the 6th inning, fans. It is 2-2 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Top of the 6th. It is a 2-2 ball game here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Zoe Schuler is at the plate. She scored the first run of the ball game for the Lady Knights. Broke the 2-0 shutout. Reached on a clean single. Lead off the 4th. Scooted up to second ever so slightly and then scored on an error. And there's one roped. And they'll play it off a hop out in right field. So Schuler gets her second hit of the ball game. So it seems as if Robbinsville's top part of the lineup has figured things out. Need the bottom half to come around as well as we progress through this tightly knit Friday evening softball game in Candler, North Carolina. Schuler's taking off. Emma Payne not having a good time on transfers here tonight. I know it's not the chant. I know they messed it up. We'll get the dugout in order before it's over with tonight. These rookies over here have got to learn these chants a little bit better. Waddy at the plate. Here's the pitch. Upstairs. Waddy has grabbed one of her 4 ghost bats out of her bag for this bat. Fouls it off to the screen. Temperature continues to drop here in Candler. Memory Frapp patiently awaits in the on-deck circle. Offering to Waddy. Fly ball, shallow, right center. It drops out of her glove. Oh, my, they have Waddy dead to right. Schuler stops at third. Waddy at first. E8. And Robbinsville has them at the corners with absolutely nobody out here in the top of the 6th. And junior Memory Frapp, the ace of the pitching staff. She's got the day off today, hanging out at third base. has an opportunity to blow this one open for Robbinsville and give them its first lead of the afternoon. Good stop by Payne in the dirt. Naomi Taylor in the on deck circle now for Robbinsville. We're not fooling with the net, fans. That's just the wind over here whipping through and bringing it in and out of your television sets. Fouls it back. When whipping through the valley here in Hominy Valley. 0-2. Way foul. That will die a death over in the pine trees. Actually, I might have taken out a Douglas fir. I'm not sure. I'm not your everyday arborist. Sugar Jet on an expedition behind us to find it. Good luck. We're all counting on her. Hope she packs supplies. Frapp strikes out. Swung at one in the dirt. One gone. Here's Naomi Taylor. Taylor doubled home the tying run in the top of the fourth. Helped her own cause and went from having a loss on her resume to no decision at this moment. Waddy's going to second. Aaron throw to third. Throws the defense off. Schuler scores. Robbinsville leads 3-2 on the Graham Star Sports Network. Robbinsville out front. Waddy at second on the air. Schuler scores. Lady Knights advantage. Rope to left center. That'll drop. Waddy turns on the Jets and will score. Another double and another RBI on Naomi Taylor's resume.
Them two words don't go in the same sentence.
Nope.
Waddy and Jet.
I know.
No.
How great was that? Come on, that's good word association, ain't
Waddy
it?
and Jets.
See what I did there, Waddy and Jets? See what I did there, huh? Turn on the Jets when she ran. Yeah, come on, that's good. That's good. Come on. Come on.
I mean, because she don't have no.
Well, that was faster than last time, so I mean, you know, there's that. I was bragging on her. She was running faster that time. Come on. She needs one after that. That was a good run, girl. Get Waddy some oxygen. She's popped out of the dugout looking for relief. 4-2, Robbinsville. Carpenter hits one. It is a foul ball, although I could have swore I saw some chalk fly up. Yeah, that's okay. Let's pretend that didn't happen. Kinsley Grace in the on-deck circle. Delaney Brooms, courtesy runner, in at second. That one right down the pipeline. Carpenter in utter disbelief. Boy, Taylor with a good day at the plate. 2 doubles, 2 RBIs. Carpenter strikes out. That's the second out here in the top of the 6th. And Robbinsville has pulled ahead 4-2, but insurance is always welcome. Kinsley Phillips looking to break her 0 for 2 today. A pair of strikeouts on both occasions for the senior center fielder. That one popped up and hits the pole behind the plate. I don't think Kinsley Phillips could do that again if she tried. 0-1 the count. Claire Barlow up next for Robbinsville. Barlow wants to greet her admirers. Phillips gets the play. It drops in the right field. And looks like the Lady Brooms is going to scoot home. 5-2, Lady Knights. Kinsley Grace with an RBI single here in the top of the 6th. That was all right. Decent base running, I guess.
Win it. Ever pick. Win it.
Barlow looking to keep the good vibes going. Kinsley Phillips has got some wheels on her at first. Barlow hits it deep enough. She could come all the way around to score. 5-2 in favor of Robbinsville. Phillips has had an RBI in every game so far this season. Barlow swinging one upstairs. Appreciate all of you fans once again tuning in. Remember, folks, everybody, your efforts help the program you're watching. We donate a portion of the proceeds back to the sport you buy. So that's strike three. Barlow is out of there, and that will do it. But Robbinsville pulls away from the deadlock. 3-run frame. We'll go to the bottom of the sixth. 5-2 Lady Knights. Carly Presnell leads off for Enka here in the bottom of the sixth. 5-2 Sugar Jets here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Jets are trying to claw back ahead after Robbinsville pulled a 3-spot out in the top of the sixth and pulled away from the deadlock. And they've done a smart move here. Memory Frapp is now in the circle. And at the moment, it's a save situation. Get 6 outs here and get a 6-out save. Presnell the batter. That one popped up right here behind us. A fan from Cashiers, North Carolina, makes the play. Skips to the plate. So the shift really quickly here, just for the record. Frapp and Taylor just swapped places. Taylor now at third base here in the bottom of the sixth. Just misses outside. And it's a ball and 2 strikes. Pop up. Schiller's got a bead on it. 1 away.
Now batting for the Sugar Jets, number 7, Abigail Bruton.
Abby Bruton steps up to the plate. 1 away here in the bottom of the sixth. Robbinsville needs just 5 more outs to get the Duke. Looking to improve to 3-0 after their first week of action. That one in there, 0-1. Swung on and missed. There's live as it gets fans here on GramStarSports.com. Montana just trying to truck it out for another inning or so with us. Appreciate her being alongside us for this Friday evening telecast. Way outside the borders of Graham County. Apologize for not being able to join you last night at Cherryville. Would have loved to have made the trek over, but we had other obligations. At the end of the day, we are but one person. Even though that's not the right pronoun for that. Here's the pitch. That one misses inside as well. And here's the offering for Frapp to clean it up. Bruton ropes it. It'll get past Waddy in the right field. Anna Williams will rake it up before Bruton can even get to the bag. And Jennifer Crook calls on a courtesy runner for Miss Bruton. Here's Samantha Reese. 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the sixth. Wind is whipping through here at the moment. Blowing the net to and fro. Reese takes the first pitch low. I get a jersey number off of the young lady over at first base. I believe it's number 3 for the Jets. I don't believe that's correct, though, because that would be Cooper Stanley. So we'll try to get a better angle on it in just a moment. That one grounded right under Taylor's glove at the hot corner. Barlow quickly gets it back to Schuler. And the Jets are in business. They've got 2 on with 1 out.
Number 12, Emma Payne.
And Emma Payne will bat now. Flex is going to run for the DP. So Reese is out. Flex is in. Two on, 1 away. Here's the pitch to Payne. Nothing doing there. 0-1. Looks like number 9 out there. Okay.
See you Monday, see you Sunday. Well, it got picked up by accident. Okay. Just go same bat as me. Pick it up, put it about the other. It should have my bat. It should have my bat. So I'm probably going to
If you don't, I have your back.
Okay.
See y'all.
That one hits the terracotta shingles on top of the Sugar Jets dugout. That one gets a little low. How about a throw to third? Schuler there to back up Taylor. Throw does not get there in time. And the Jets will swipe bases. Payne ropes one down the right field line. It's a fair ball. Williams can't get it fielded. 2 Jets come home. 5-4. Robbinsville still with the advantage. And it looks like Billy Knight's going to want to go talk to his Robbinsville infield.
Now batting for the Sugar Jets.
And I believe they just went ahead and just swapped the pitchers in and out once again. So Taylor's going to re-enter here as a pitcher. Frapp back to third. And we'll give Taylor a brief moment to get some warm-up tosses in and step aside here on the Graham Star Sports Network. 5-4 here in the bottom of the 6th. So Taylor was still relatively warm. Needed just a couple of warm-up tosses. And she's back in. Frapp at third. Pitch. Swung on and missed. 0-1. Cooper Stanley got Enka on the board to start with. And now we're back to 2 more. It's a 5-4 deficit after the double by Emma Payne. Scored 2 Enka runs here in the bottom half of the 6th. That one right under Carpenter's glove. That'll be a wild pitch. Taylor's second wild pitch of the afternoon. Lights are on here at the field. Popped up. Sky high. Memory Frapp will make the play and get out number 2.
Now batting for the Sugar Jets. Number 2, Gracie.
Gracie Merrill is the Jets' last chance at catching up here in the home half of the 6th inning. Always a privilege and an honor to bring you Robbinsville Athletics, wherever we may be. We will see our baseball team. Folks, we promise. They've also had a lengthy road trip to start the season. Tuesday took them on the road. That one pops the mitt. 0-1 to Pisgah. Robbinsville lost that one 12-2. And then last night is one that they'd rather not ever discuss again, a trip to Burnsville. Opened up a 1-0 lead on Mountain Heritage. And in response, the Cougars piled on 22 runs. And that's how the score held. Black Knights go to Murphy on Monday. And we're hoping to see our Black Knights here in just a moment. In the next week or so here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Robbinsville softball will pause until Tuesday, and they'll go to Murphy. Middle school programs will take over the home fields at Robbinsville High School for their season openers on Tuesday against Murphy. So Murphy comes to Robbinsville, and Robbinsville goes to Murphy. They'll wave at each other as they pass on Topton Mountain. Roped hard. Frapp can't get a glove on it. Barlow throws it in quick to Schuler. And a single from Merrill. Jets have them at the corners with 2 gone.
Now batting for the Sugar Jets, number 8, Avery Coggins.
Avery Coggins. Steps up now. Fouled back. The cut by Avery Coggins, center fielder for Enka. 0-1. A great ball game, fans. A back and forth battle. Enka went up first. Robbinsville tied it, pulled ahead by 3 in the top of this inning, and now Enka scored 2 to get back in it. Fly ball left field. Barlow, we've lost her. She makes the play. Holy smokes, that'll do it. And that saves it, fans. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Jets score 2. We'll go to the 7th. Robbinsville 5, Enka 4. 8-9 in one spot. You up for Robbinsville in the 7th inning. 5-4 Lady Knights advantage here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Welcome back to Candler, fans. We've got a good one on our hands. Robbinsville and Enka duking it out. This went from a pretty Friday evening to a chilly one, but it's still gorgeous over here nonetheless in Hominy Valley. Taylor Jackson leads off for Robbinsville. Still looking to make her first contact of the evening. And a new pitcher inside the circle for the Jets. May give her a chance to, and she'll do so. Fly ball to center field. It'll be reeled in by Avery Coggins. First out of the inning. And Williams will now be the batter. Looking to see if anybody from around the league has any score updates, and we don't. Cherokee Lady Braves hosting Chase tonight in softball action. Murphy and Franklin duking it out in baseball. Swain County is at Asheville Trailblazers for softball, and, of course, Chase and Cherokee are also playing softball against one another. Williams sees the first pitch to the first base bag, and Abby Bruton erases her swiftly. 2 gone.
Number 2, Zoe Schuler.
And let's see if Schuler can get her way aboard again. She's done it the last 2 times. And both times she's found her way home. Surrey Waddy in the on-deck circle. Swung on and missed. What a cut by Schuler. She would have hit my truck with that probably out in the outfield if she'd have made a connection. But as it stands, it is 0-2. That one in the dirt. Schuler's not going to be fooled. A University of Tennessee commit. Schuler plays travel ball all year long. She plays for the Lady Cardinals. Team based out of Winston-Salem. They play all over the country. Summer showcases. Swung on, and that was strike 2. My apologies. Count should be, it looks like it is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs. And Schuler is Robbinsville's last chance for offense or insurance if you'll have it before Enka gets their final licks of the game in. Low. Ball 4. More than let Schuler reach. That's a dangerous proposition if you're Enka. Here's Surrey Waddy with an S. The Waddy faithful are gathered around us here. You get shots of this superstar freshman. Payne got a transfer that time, but Schuler's just a little too fast. Another stolen base for Zoe Schuler. That's where you want Schuler, right at second. In this situation, Waddy can put it in the outfield. Schuler can tack on another one for Robbinsville. Waddy swung under the pitch. 0-2 the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled. And Terracotta takes another shot on top of the Enka dugout. Wind is just cutting through the very core of everyone's souls here tonight at Enka. Sunset behind us is beautiful nonetheless. We look back towards Tennessee. Popped up, and word that was terrifying, but the play was made by Peyton Wise. Let's go to the home half of the 7th. Last chance for the Jets. Robbinsville 5, Enka 4. 3, 4, and 5 holes due up for the Sugar Jets. That's right where you want to be if you're Enka and Jennifer Crook, who stands in the third base coach's box. On the Grand Star Sports Network, Robbinsville leads at 5-4 in the bottom of the 7th inning. First pitch chopped right to Memory Frapp. A strike across the diamond. 1 pitch, 1 out. Peyton Wise steps up with 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 7th, she made that play to end Robbinsville's portion of the inning. Almost collided with her catcher, Emma Payne, and that would have been a dangerous collision for sure. First pitch in there, strike 1 to Peyton Wise. Nothing like a front row seat at a softball game. You eat a mouthful of dirt before it's over with. Here's the pitch. Roped in between Frapp and Schuler. She dove for it and everything. Could not get there. I turned around, you was tired. I was like, what are you doing? It is cold. It's getting chilly out here. Wise is on base. 1 out. And the current pitcher, Carly Presnell, at the plate for Enka. You better believe Wise will be off to the races if she can. How about a double play attempt? That's not going to work out. Hooper rakes it out of the dirt. But they got the lead runner, fielder's choice, 5-4.
Number 7, Abigail Bruton.
And it looks like Coggins is going to run for Wise. Abigail Bruton at the plate. 2 outs, but still an Enka Sugar Jet on the base path. 1-run ball game. Carpenter can't hold on to it. It's going to be a pass ball. And that will send Miss Coggins to second base. Taylor Jackson is going to beat a groove into the OSB over here at the dugout. Fly ball left field. Claire Barlow dives for it, can't get it, and the tying run will come home. We're knotted up at 5 on the Gramstar Sports Network. Five all here on Gramstar Sports. How about that, fans? We could get some extra innings because why not? When Gramstar Sports goes live, it seems like that's what we do. We get extra anything. 5 overtime games in basketball this year. Our first season of existence on Just a Game Live, we had that amazing double overtime football victory for Robbinsville and Winston-Salem Prep. Second round of the state playoffs.
Number 18, Samantha Reese.
Reese up, tied ball game, 2 outs. Robbinsville had 1 more out to go to get out of this one with a 5-4 victory and could not hold the score in place. Barlow with a heck of an effort out in left field. Dove for it, could not reel it in. That was a rope. Off the bat of Presnell. Reese hits it right up the gut. Schuler flips, throws, and that'll bring it in to the 7th. But extra softball is on tap, fans. Don't you dare go away. On the Gramstar Sports Network, 5-5 is your score. Top of the 8th, extra softball on your screens here on GramstarSports.com. Memory Frapp will lead off for Robbinsville. 3, 4, 5 hitters due up. I'll actually need to look the last time Robbinsville softball went to an extra inning ball game. Check and see when that was. Frapp ropes it hard right into the gap. Nicely done. Emma Payne, who's now out in left field, will reel it in, but Frapp with a leadoff double here in the top of the 8th. And here comes Robbinsville's main gunslinger this evening, Naomi Taylor at the plate. Frame job attempt behind the dish, but nothing doing on it. 0-1. Foul back to the net. Liz Carpenter in the on-deck circle. Nobody out. Here in the 8th, Mary Frapp patiently awaiting at second. Pun intended. Taylor to right field. Frapp tags up and she'll hold tight. That was a good reel from right field. Holds Frapp at the bag. And that will bring Liz Carpenter to the plate. 1 out. And Memory Frapp still at second. Chops it. Hardly hit. And that'll advance the runner. So 2 outs. Frapp at third on the 5-3 fielder's choice. And Kinsley Phillips, who drove in a run earlier in this ball game, will approach the plate one more time. This time against a different pitcher. And see if she can tack on some insurance. Break away Robbinsville and Enka's deadlock here at the moment. That's how you do it. But it's hit right at the right fielder. So Robbinsville unable to break the deadlock. Memory Frapp will walk back to the dugout with a smile on her face. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. That's right. The 8th. 5-5 is your score. Bottom of the 8th. We're live from Candler, North Carolina, and we appreciate all of you joining us here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Kevin Hensley and Montana Buchanan freezing to death out here tonight on this Friday evening, but hey, we do it for a good cause. We're bringing all of you Lady Night softball coverage that could not make it here to suburban Asheville. Emma Payne, the batter, takes strike one from Naomi Taylor. Game's knotted up 5-all on the Graham Star Sports Network. Still a good contingent of fans wrapped around the field here with us. Fly ball, right field. Anna Williams makes a fantastic play to erase Miss Payne. One gone.
Now batting for the Sugar Jets, number 3, Cooper Stanley.
Cooper Stanley, who drove in the first 2 Enka runs earlier tonight. Boy, that seems like a lifetime ago. Comes up to the plate. And the offering. Chopped right back where it came from. Taylor fields it. Taylor showed off that glow glove ability inside the circle. 2 outs.
Now batting for the Sugar Jets, number 2, Gracie Merrill.
And Gracie Merrill looks to be the Jets' last chance here in the 8th. This inning is quickly getting away from the Sugar Jets. And Robbinsville may get one more crack at it in the 9th. Swung on and missed. Boy, Merrill was about 2 feet out in front of that pitch. And all Merrill and Crook can do is kind of chuckle about it. Onward we go, 0-1. One skips into the dirt. 1-1 count. Fly ball roped to center field. Kinsley Phillips will have to play it on a hop. But much to her credit, she gets it right back in. And a 2-out hit for Gracie Merrill keeps Enka alive in the bottom of the 8th. Avery Coggins now the batter. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Good pitch. Taylor blew that one right by her. 0-1. What a heavyweight battle tonight, fans. 5-5. Jets kept it alive with a 2-out double in the bottom of the 7th. Brings us where we are now. Throw to second. Carpenter gets it there just a millisecond too late to catch Miss Merrill. She'll take the bag. So 2 outs. Merrill at second. Count is apparently 1-1. Most of the fans of the ballpark were sure that was a strike. The man in blue is the only one that counts on that judgment call. That one misses up and away. 2 balls and a strike. Pops up a bunt, but it will roll foul right in front of us. Memory Frapp will field it. Get it back into Miss Taylor. We'll try it again with 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2, Blue. 2-2.
Two coming from Taylor. Slapped. Frapp was in, ready for it. Throw to first in time. Let's go to the 9th. 5-5. We're at a split decision right now on GramStarSports.com. Let's see if Robbinsville can pull ahead with their next at-bats.
Number 12, Taylor Jackson.
Claire Barlow's called out on a interesting start to our 9th inning. 5-5 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Foul ball right above us. Tressie Phillips does an offer at it. 0-1 the count. Where's your glove at, Tress? That's right. Yes. I had official things. Yeah. Got more viewers than softball did yesterday. Oh, I know she did. She wasn't supposed to, but she did. I don't doubt that a bit. She can't even listen to us. Hey, y'all were represented. Katie was there. That's all that matters. That's right. I did too. Sasha was filming for me, so I was tagged in the video. I'll do something to get through this one, folks. It's cold. It's the 9th inning. Taylor Jackson's at the plate. Anna Williams up next in the 9 hole. Glad you're sticking it out with us this evening here on GramStarSports.com. Taylor Jackson fouls it off. Taylor swings and misses. 2 gone here in the top of the 9th. Williams takes the first pitch she sees, up and away, ball 1. Well, fans, I can honestly say we didn't expect a 9-inning softball game tonight, but here we are. Williams slaps it the opposite way. How about Anna Williams with a 2-out single here in the 9th inning? And you want to talk about somebody with speed. Williams has got it as well. Now she's on the base path. See what Zoe Schuler can do here. Schuler checks it foul. 0-1. Williams returns to the bag. Spooked by the feral children back here behind us. Swung on and missed. Williams is off to second. She's in there. Safe and sound. You had to know Williams was going to be off to the races as soon as she could. Sorry, Waddy in the on-deck circle. Right here in front of us. Schuler at the plate. And if you're Robbinsville, you're in prime position right now to pull away from the deadlock. Fouled off. And the cast iron fence behind us will take a lick. Counts the ball and 2 strikes. On Zoe Schuler. Schuler takes it all the way. 2-2 count. Riley Locklear is actually catching now for Enka. Missed that change. My apologies. Upstairs. Williams is going to third, and she's in there. Well, boy, Locklear couldn't get the mid on it fully, and Williams makes her pay. And now Williams is just 1 plate away from pulling the Lady Knights ahead here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Popped up shallow left field. That's trouble. And a play made will end the threat. Williams is stranded despite some excellent base running. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. 5-5 here in Candler. Bottom of the 9th. And yes, fans, you are watching high school softball here on the Graham Star Sports Network. We're getting regulation baseball here tonight. In Candler, Kevin Hensley and Montana LeRae. Buchanan to my right, manning the camera this evening. 5-5 is the split between Robbinsville and Enka. This is the Sugar Jets season debut. Robbinsville 2-0 after knocking off Smoky Mountain and Cherryville already this week. Both road games. Lady Knights have proven themselves to be warriors of the highway so far. That one gets away from Liz Carpenter. Riley Locklear at the plate for Enka. Locklear turns on it a hair too early. Barlow calls off Phillips and reels it in. First out of the bottom of the 9th. Always good to see communication in the outfield.
Now batting for the Sugar Jets, number 1, Carly Presnell.
Phillips applied the brakes, as Barlow called her off. Peyton Wise at the plate. So early March here in Western North Carolina, so we're going to have a little bit of a bite in our schedule till we get to about April or so. Some warmer days ahead. Beautiful evening earlier tonight with the sun up. Wind was a little chilly, and it's only gotten colder as the temperature has dropped here at Candler. Temperature at the moment, if you're keeping track at home, live here in Candler, is 45 degrees. Late call on Wise. 1 out here in the bottom of the ninth. It's a game of survival at this point. Robbinsville needs to just get one ahead to put Enka on the ropes and administer a 10 count. Hard hit down left field line and foul. Don't believe we'll be able to stream Monday or Tuesday, fans, baseball action at Murphy. But we'll check and see nonetheless. We will visit our friends with the Black Knights in their 2023 debut next Wednesday. They host Stillwell, Oklahoma at home. Fly ball, Barlow underplayed that one significantly, sadly to say, and it got right over her glove. Wise is fired up at second base. A 1 out double here on the Grand Star Sports Network. And I believe Billy Knight is going to go out and chat things over with his Lady Knights. I think they might be putting in Surrey Waddy. Courtesy runner comes out for Wise. And the Jets are fired up in their dugout right now as the survival battle continues. Surrey Waddy is going to be the new pitcher for Robbinsville, and while she's warming up, we're going to step aside. Back in just a moment on the Grand Star Sports Network. Surrey Waddy, the new pitcher now for Robbinsville. 1 out and 1 on for the Sugar Jets. Bottom of the ninth here in Candler. 5-5 is your score. First pitch foul straight behind us. And landed just shy of a young child. We don't ever want to see something like that. We'll see our softball team again next Friday at home against Murphy. We'll catch up with the baseball team Wednesday and Thursday, both home games next week. So short commute for Montana LaRae. Yeah, head over to the high school next week. How about that? Road trips are done for a little bit. They like that. Robbinsville's playing Stillwell, Oklahoma. We're not saying that wrong. That is, in fact, Stillwell, Oklahoma. They're in town to play Cherokee next week and picked up a game with Robbinsville to make it worth their while in a Battle of the Nations. Waddy is dealing out right now. That one hit back where it came from. Schuler fumbles it. All hands are safe. Go to third. Safe. Boy, what a good read to advance to third. Presnell at first on the E6. And they've got him at the corners. 1 down here in the bottom of the ninth. Abigail Bruton will try to finish this one off and send Enka home happy. I'll be dancing all over Pisgah Highway if they can pick up the victory here. Here's the pitch. Fly ball right field. Anna Williams comes in and misses it. And that's going to be your ball game, fans. The Sugar Jets walk it off. 6-5 is your final score here on the Grand Star Sports Network. Boy, tough play for Williams out there in right field. And E9 back-to-back errors bite the Robbinsville Lady Knights in all the wrong ways. And that brings an end to tonight's ball game. Robbinsville drops its first one of the season, 6-5, is your final score. Lady Knights fall on the road here, their third road game in 4 days. Meanwhile, the Sugar Jets pick up a victory in their season opener here at home. Again, fans, next Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, join us on GramStarSports.com as we'll bring you baseball and softball action here on Gramstar Sports Network. For Montana Buchanan, I am Kevin Hensley. Have a great rest of your weekend.